What is going on, guys? Welcome to Greggles TV. I know some of you have asked me to show Call of Duty. Actually, a bunch of you did asking to see gameplay of Call of Duty Warzone 2. So I downloaded that and got it going. But first that, I wanted to show maxed out quality with Roblox. And I know that any tablets, phones, a lot of devices can run this, don't get me wrong. But I wanted to run it with a really beautiful looking game called Roblox, and then Forest Demo. If you search for that, my friend Ronnie showed me about this game. Beautiful game, and I maxed out the graphics as well, pushed them all the way to the max, and I have it plugged in on turbo mode, AC power, and it'll get more or less 60 frames per second at its very top quality, 1080p, and it looks amazing. Like, this demo is one of the most beautiful things I've seen on Roblox. It definitely, and if you remove the Roblox character, it looks like a normal, beautiful 3D game. And we end up, once we get past this section, we end up moving up to the performance mode, which, while it's plugged in, you'll get about 40 frames per second. So it drops about 20 frames per second, but ultimately still very, very playable and still looks amazing on that max quality setting on Roblox. But if you're a Roblox player, I know I've played this on my tablet, which has a Snapdragon 8 Gen 1 Plus, I believe, or 8 Gen 1, and it stutters a little bit. This plays super smooth on here, even at its top peak. So if you love Roblox, it's going to be a fun little system to play some Roblox games, because Roblox, let's be honest, is one of the most popular games out. Next up, I have Call of Duty Warzone 2 on graphics quality extreme, AMD FSR 2.1 enabled turbo mode and battery power. So I don't know if I did something wrong or what. And I don't play this game a lot. I play more Fortnite than I play Call of Duty, but I did notice that frame rates are fairly similar across the board on any of the settings that I played on this, but I did notice some slight stuttering, definitely on the extreme, and the quality looks beautiful though, like all of them. I don't play it enough to probably notice any huge differences between balanced all the way to extreme, but regardless, I thought they all looked really, really, really good, and the frame rates are all pretty much playable for the most part when you're playing this game. And this is one of those games where it's, huge maps, a lot of stuff going on. You obviously want the highest frame rates you can get with something like this. Eventually switch it over to performance mode with it plugged, still running on the battery. And again, it's still getting those frame rates that are about over 40 frames per second. Still very playable. There is some stuttering going on. I mean, probably wouldn't want it at that, but if you plug it in, you're obviously going to get even more stable performance and better performance, because it's going to push the wattage up a little bit in terms of what it will give you out of the system. It'll drop to as low as in the 30 frames per second with extreme on performance mode. Eventually we put it down to ultra mode, and ultra plays up as high into the high 40s or into the 30s still on this time on AC power, and so it's plugged into the power support and performance mode. So you'll get some more reliable, steady frames in the upper 40s or mid 40s, sometimes dipping into the 30s. It's hitting 50 at one point. We then go into graphics quality of balanced and battery power, and you're getting in the 40s, low 40s frames per second, still playable. But again, you might want 60 and above with this, but I wasn't personally able to get that on really any of these modes. So in the end, very, very happy with the performance of the ROG Ally with basically all the games that I've played. There's always some, weird things going on, like some game won't load or something won't load up, whatever it is. Like there's some weird intricacies that need to be ironed out. It's not a perfect system, but in terms of just like raw performance for playing AAA titles such as Warzone 2 or something as common as Roblox, it does a really good job. I'm very impressed with it. If you want to pick one up, it's linked down below. Thanks for watching. Have a great day and we'll see you down the road. Peace.